Hi to everybody. We are talking about phony card collection. In my shop in Riga, have a guest. It's Alan from France. Hello, Alan.
Hello, Oleg.
And we already make some videos. Please check other video about phony card. It's very interesting, incredible data and ideas how make collection. Doesn't matter, telephone card collection, coins, stamps, banknote, universal data we give a lot. And in this video, we talk about evolution of meetings, collectors meetings club, how it was, how it's now, what's happening during 30 years, because Alan already 30 years in this collectible life. Alan, how it was with how people meeting and what to do when you start collect and communications line, how it's changing, something about this, please give some experience and your opinion, please.
Yeah, thank you, Oleg. Hello, everybody. Hello, every collectors. Yes, this is also an interesting question because evolution of the way of communication is of course great. I remember at the very beginning we had no smartphone, so we had no internet, so it was quite difficult to communicate with other collectors. And of course, the best way was to meet each other in clubs. I was very often in the former times, for example, in Paris. Oleg knows the place also because in the 90s he went also sometimes in Paris. It was a place where we meet very near from Champs-Élysées. When we show the cards, we were carrying some albums. We open the albums, we show the cards, and we swap and we buy and we sell. It was an interesting time.
And it was very good because it's a famous place. Everybody know about this. You know, Joe Dassin, singer from France, he's to all the world say this Champs-Élysées, you know. And when I arrive alone, of course I go to Collect. But when I, with my girlfriend, we say in that period I was very young, you know, or with my friends, and I won't go together in this place. But I have interest to telephone card, collectors interest. But my friends just, you know, I just say we go to Champs-Élysées, and everybody say yes, yes. You know, it's very good idea was choose this place for that, yes. Because everybody who was on this place finds something interesting. And of course, when people see this architecture, this very famous place in the world, of course, they go with me and look some coins, stamps, banknotes, you know, sometimes buy something like French souvenir, you know,
yes.
Not collectors, but buy because it's funny, you know, oh, I was on Champs-Élysées, I buy these stamps, I buy this phone card, you know, it was something like a little bit crazy, but very happiness atmosphere. So it's, if you are thinking about club, maybe you take this experience. I think it's important moment.
Yes, the place was great and was beautiful, and I remember many collectors from all over the world. They come, as you said, with friends, with girlfriends. Myself, I was there with friends and with girlfriends sometimes because it was an open place, but it was a very nice place. And so I remember in the first years, the communication was mostly physical. So we have to meet each other's in this open place, or sometimes also in clubs. And in every city, in France, in Germany, because I was living very close from Germany. In Germany, many clubs also open. And every Wednesday, every Saturday evening, I drive my car and I go to the club and I meet people and we speak about cards and we swap and we make new friends. And after I visit sometimes the people at their home, they come to my home. We show the albums, and this is collecting.
So you continue communication.
Yeah, this is collecting, and it was a very nice time to spend with friends, to speak about cards, what we found, what we need, and this was the whole time of collecting.
one more data about this club. It was interesting because people talk, let's say, on a street. It was square, like 2, 3, 4 hours. Then we are one eat, and people group go to different nearest restaurants, you know. And so we take a meal. Somebody take a French wine, you know, some interesting French tests. We get possibility like foreigner buying this restaurant, and we continue talk about telephone card, about different other question. So it was continue after like club after club.
Yeah.
Very interesting experience. It's not everywhere possibly do like this, but it was in French. It's very good.
Yes. Yeah, this is a point. But also I remember at one point we needed to share to split the information, and at this point we were looking for written information, and some magazine happened to be published. For example, in France we had a very famous magazine which the name was Silicium News. It is a very early magazine which was made by some collectors and which was given or sold for few French francs. And inside the magazine we could share some information. Also at this time I remember we had the ITC, the International Telephone Club Collectors magazine, which was made in England, and it was the beginning of the information of the publication. And few years later, we had some paper catalogs, and this was a new beginning because we could match our collection with the published cards. Of course, the first catalog were not perfect, and sometimes in my collection I had one card which was not in the catalog. I was very happy also to share the information. So, and the catalog, they were published, and sometimes they were always better and better. So this was an evolution when we started to have catalogs per country or per thematic. It was a very big evolution, I think, in the year 2000 about. And after this, we could, with our telephones also, we could share pictures, because the problem of collecting, if you cannot send picture, you have to meet physically, and if you cannot meet physically, you can send picture with a smartphone. And of course, in the last years, the main activity for phone cards was on internet, because now it's very easy on the websites to share the pictures, to show the pictures, and to make, for example, auctions. And many people, many collectors, they prefer to stay at home and to have a look at the computer and to buy cards or to sell cards. This is another way of collecting. But I think it is very important to meet each other. So I would like also to speak about a big fair next year, which will be in Italy, in Milano. And I would recommend to every phone cards collectors or people who are interested in this hobby to travel to Milano next April 2024. And I would recommend also the collectors to use internet also to share information. For example, I specialized, you can see another video, I specialized on optical phone cards, and I shared all the information I have about this subject on a website. You will see the address of the website, and you
on
can
the
go.
video, on the video, on all contact you can find, guys.
Yes, you
on the
can.
video.
You can go for free. Have a look, and maybe you will find interesting details on the optical cards system. I must say, it is more a museum than a catalog.
Yeah, I think ask you why you call museum. I'm sure it's right name.
It is a museum.
But I have interest your opinion. So you now owner of museum in internet.
Yes, yes.
Why you say like this? Why you make it about this?
It's a museum because I show some oldies. I show some very old material. Not only phone cards, but I show also the readers. I explain the systems. I saw also some brochures, and it is a museum because I share all the information around the production of phone cards. I show also pictures of the factory, of the production, and it is a museum because it's not only the phone cards, it is the phone cards, but everything around the phone cards. So it is very interesting. You will see interesting information and pictures about the optical cards which were produced in Switzerland.
Thank you very much, Alan. It's very interesting information. I listen to you, and I find answer on my question: why I open shop, why I help to people make collection, because you and like our collectors. They are people who create life. You know, I'm a happy man because I meet with the people who create life.
Yeah.
It's you understand, yeah?
Yes, I understand.
How it's nice. Not many people have this happiness or this place where is visit other people who really have interest to create life.
Yes, the exchange we have. It is always fine to meet people, to create events. Some friends of mine, after the COVID, they decided to make a new fair. It is a lot of work to organize a fair, but it will be a great event. The collectors from all over the world, they will meet again. I will meet friends who I didn't meet for years, and more than the hobby, it is a community. And we, as Oleg said, we go to eat together. We spend the evening somewhere because we are like a collector community. And it is, of course, we have internet. We have information with internet. This is very important, the information. But to meet each other is the best thing which can happen. For
we
me.
can make confirmation to each other for activity, and we can give some more ideas or some experience how it's better reach some goals which our colleagues decide do, you know. Yeah, this is why mostly people now sit in internet, but next year in Milano we have a real meeting.
Yeah.
Phony card collectors and some other. If you collect stamps, coins, banknote, I think you are welcome and you get table, or you can visit table with other material too.
I think it's end of April 2024 in Milano, in Italy. Yes.
Okay, guys.
Every collector is welcome, of course.
When I get correct information about this, I put this data under this video. Welcome to Milan. You can meet Alan, you can meet me, and we can talk.
I will have a table over there. Yeah.
Very good. You already order?
Yeah, I order one table. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. You see, he's not afraid what's something happening. He know he go and he continue. He know he continue create life.
Yeah, but you know where I go, Oleg. Of course, I have a lot of cards, but this is the magic of collecting, because I will find some cards for my collection. I need only to find one or two cards to be happy. So
but not worry, you go.
I'm sure I
will.
I will meet friends, and I will find few cards from my collection, and this makes me already happy.
Very interesting. Thanks for very interesting answer. You know, very interesting data. After our series video, all videos you can find on our channel. If you see this video until end, you are very right. Very good person. welcome to Hobby. And yeah, data about my shop you can see on the video. Data about Alan you can see on the video. And we are still create live. That's really good news. Thanks, Alan. Thanks for everybody. Bye
Thanks,
bye.
Oleg. Bye bye. Thanks, everybody.